Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be looking at Transformers Age of the Primes Armada Red Alert. This is something I've been looking forward to for a very long time, as I grew up on Armada, and the recent Armada toys have been really good so far, and I'm looking forward to this. But before we begin, hit that subscribe button, and then let's get into Transformers Armada Red Alert. Now that we have Transformers Age of the Primes Autobot Red Alert on the table, we can get a better look at him. And they did, first of all, go back to the plastic window packaging. That's a very good idea because Hasbro clearly saw all the people stealing like heads and like accessories and stuff and like people damaging stuff. I know they did it so kids could like touch it and get like a better feel for the toy, but like also saving on plastic. But I'm glad they went back to having the plastic window. The artwork on here is great. It is definitely Armada Red Alert. Nowhere on here does it say Armada Red Alert, but he is Armada Red Alert. There's no bio on him at all. It's just, the back is just his car mode, and then the option for the when his mating con would trigger that the gun would flip forward, but there's nowhere on here does it say he's from Armada, which is just interesting to me. But the back of the box just has robot mode, has the fact that he just only has the one hand, which I think is cool because that's how he looked in Armada. Again, both his vehicle modes. This side has a really nice artwork of him, and of course up here and everything else. But just say Talar 1. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging for Red Alert. Again, it's weird that it's not classified as Armada Red Alert, but still, it's really cool. So let's get Armada Red Alert out of here and take a better look at him. So now that we have Red Alert out of his packaging, we can get a better look at him. First, I want to do his accessories real quick because he does have different accessories that deal with his hand. So his hand has this his normal looking blaster, which looks really good, but you can take it out and you can swap it out to have this kind of tri-blaster little look. And then of course the third one, if you want it, which is more for his backpack gun, is this kind of just like prong looking one, but that's mainly meant for his minicon activation gimmick, you could say, but there's no minicon or gimmick with him as it just pops out. Keeping with the accessories as well, these do store on Red Alert himself. The back of him, actually right back here, you can store one of the hands. So that does just pop in just like that. But the gray one took me a little bit to figure out because I didn't figure it out there. And then I was like, let me check the instructions. Instructions for the gray part. You just need to lift this up back here. Lift it up back here, and there's a little peg right into there that this just plugs into. So you can store all his accessories, all his extra little bits on him, and he's good to go. So to keep it standard, I usually just keep his normal hand in here. He does not come with a normal hand. No other hand flips out. It's just this because that's what he looked like in the show and the comics and the original toy. His head sculpt looks incredible. That is exactly what I want for Armada. Anyway, he's got the big red visor, and the gray mouth looks really good. The blue looks phenomenal. His chest looks really good. It doesn't open or anything like the original toy did or anything, but that still looks good. His arms look good. Again, he only has the one fist on this side and then the other gun hand on this side. The blue looks good. The knees are painted a different color blue. Those are painted. I think that's the only painted part on aside from the top that is for him. His feet are really good. His feet do have 5mm ports on the bottom, I just noticed, for if you want to put blast effects or something like that, like he's fighting or floating or something like that. Again, it looks really good. Articulation for him, he's a legacy character. He's one of the newer characters. Tons of articulation. Shoulders go up and down. He has double jointed arms, mainly for transformation, but they are very stiff. They take a little bit to get moving, which is fine. He does have a waist swivel, but it is hindered by his backpack. So you can turn it a little bit, but just unplug it a little bit, and then full waist on there. His knees is really interesting. So his knee is locked like that. You just need to push it a little bit, and then it pops out, and then you got a full knee, but there's a stopping point right there, like a ratchet for some reason. So I don't know why that is there. He does have thigh swivel. He does have a cheat in his shin if you want to have him cheat like that, and then his feet are ratcheted up and back, and they do swing from side to side, and that's equal on both sides. And his head does just swivel, kind of looks up and down, but not as much as I'd like it to. That's the articulation for Red Alert. So he is a Armada toy originally, so he does have I call it a gimmick, but it doesn't actually work function or anything. He does have the minicom port that you can plug a minicon into just for aesthetic purposes. But his original toy, this does flip up from the back, and you have his shoulder cannon. To keep it close with the original toy, you can plug, of course, the extra little bit here, the little claw thing. In the original toy, this would spring out, and I thought that was really cool. But you also can take this cannon, detach it, got a little port right there, and of course you can just fit it in his hand, just like a normal gun, and that looks really good. That looks awesome, actually. I'm probably going to keep him with his shoulder cannon out because that's why the original toy was out, but that's still a really cool thing that you're able to do with him. So now that I do have him in robot mode, I do want to compare him with the rest of the Legacy Armada stuff. So let's get some Autobots out, and let's get a couple Decepticons in there too. So let's go. So comparison-wise, I just wanted to throw all the Autobots in here. So I got Jolt, I got Wheeljack, Red-A-LERT, and then Prime. I keep forgetting how big Legacy Commander Class Prime really is. But they look all really good together. They look phenomenal together. I can't wait to put them all together in a shelf, make a little shelf. I did include a little Jolt here. But yeah, no, this is what he looks like with the other Autobots. Hopefully we get a smoke screen soon. Praying, hoping we get a smoke screen to kind of fill this out. Because we got a bunch of the Decepticons, but I would like, more of the Autobots. But yeah, this is what he looks like with everybody else. He looks really good. Looks really good. So let's get Red-A-LERT all transformed, and we can take a look at his vehicle mode, shall we? So let's get to it. So now that we have Red-A-LERT in his vehicle mode, we get a better look at it. And it's like a souped up kind of ambulance thing, first responder kind of vehicle. It feels like more like one of those fire department, first responder kind of vehicles, but he's got that great Autobot insignia right there with the cross around it. He's got the one on the front, looks really good. He does have the clear, really good, the light bar and everything, that looks good. No painted hubcaps, but I don't think they were actually painted or anything in the show or anything. The bottom is just his legs and his hips, but that cleans up very well. He does roll very well. Fortunately, hard surface, but he does roll very well. His tires are very textured, so they do roll very well. All of his accessories, the 3 little guns, do store in this one. That looks really good. He does, of course, have a minicon port back here. The only minicon I have available right now is the Legacy Jolt that came with that 2-pack with the other Hotshot, the supercharged Hotshot. So that's the only one that I can fit for there. It doesn't do anything. It's just for aesthetic purposes. He does not have his original minicon with him. But originally, we would pop this in, and then the gun on the original toy would pop out just like this. This does pop out, has a 5mm port in the front. It does swivel back and forth, and of course, you can take it off. But he does have 5mm ports, but the gun doesn't peg into any of them. You can kind of peg it in this way on the front one, but not too well, and it does not pop in at all on the side ones, but he does have 5mm ports on the side that I guess if you wanted to, you could put the other accessories that come with his different hands in there, but it really wouldn't do anything else other than that. But yeah, no, that very faithful looking ambulance mode I really like it. The front looks really good. He does have clear for the red up there again. That looks really good. A lot of clear plastic that I do enjoy. But yeah, that's all I really can say about this vehicle mode. Red-A-LERT looks really good. Again, no minicon features or anything like that, but again, good homage, and it does everything I want it to. Let's get Red-A-LERT back into his robot mode, do a final thoughts on Transformers Armada Red-A-LERT. So overall, for Transformers Age of the Primes Red-A-LERT, I thought he's a lot of fun. I think he's really cool. It's a nice update to all the Armada stuff we have. Looks really good with Prime and all the other Autobots. It looks really fun. Again, it sucks that we don't get a minicon or anything like that. I'm feeling we might get minicons later down the line, but I don't know. But that's been my look at Transformers Age of the Primes Red-A-LERT. If you like the video, please subscribe and let me know in the comments whether or not you're going to get him or just wait on him. And I will see you guys in the next video.